Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI, and in this episode I journey to Rosaria to track down the Hooded Man and see what we can learn about Ifrit and whether Clive was truly the Ifrit that killed his brother Joshua as the Phoenix. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we're going to go to the free reads. Of course, I ended yesterday's stream by doing the side quests. So now I can go and explore. Look through Lost Wing and there wasn't really too much there. But here we are, the free reads.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Rand did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
She's just realised they've both been just completely fucked over for the last 13 years.
Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you.
The Imperial Province of Rosaria.
We should press on.
And here we are. Homecoming.
That inn at the top
Free
of the hill
reads of
must be
this.
Martha's Rest. Gav
Before
said
we
the
head up
landlady's
there.
a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Right, so we've got the Curatale Falls. We've got to get some kills down there. The Whispering Waters, the Trans-Rosarian Aqueduct, what a bird wants. Oh Jesus. The Crooked Nash's Pier. We've got all sorts of stuff going on.
Look at the fuse.
Company.
Oh damn. Okay, well, Crayclaw. Dun, 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 dun. Big horn.
Give me fire!
Yeehaw. Ravage the bitch. Precision dodge. Okay, I'm on.
Don't let them get away.
It's easy to. Wonderful. Black blood. Interesting. There's Queritail Falls. Cray Claws. What's the last time we saw these in FF5? I'm trying to think. Ah, Death Blossom. Get those in FF6. Out. Wonderful. 2 pinches of magic ash. We've got whatever's over there. Oh, hello, Richard. I'm good. How are you? I didn't realise you'd messaged. I don't know if it came up or if I missed it in the midst of battle, but I would have come on. I would have watched your stream, but I went straight to bed as soon as I got in yesterday because I was fucking knackered. Had a massive headache as well. Good. I was contemplating whether I'd want to go into work today because it was quite bad last night, but I should be fine. I don't like having days off for anything anyway, even if I am a bit ill. Level up! So we'll go this way. And then we'll head up to the Whispering Waters. Ah, fair enough. That's Rosaria.
It's over. You're finished.
Hang on, let me go get this quest first in case it requires me to go to the Whispering Waters.
Finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
We'll go get the quest. If it requires backtracking, we'll do that. What's up, mate?
Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. And just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These
Stop being a dick,
must
then.
have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was running late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Oh, so we need to get to there, and then I can go explore everything else.
Company.
Goblin mugger.
Goblins. So even my first mission was in vain.
Tigers. Oh, you bitch. Bang.
Wake wins. Not this time.
Bang. 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 Better give you decent enough timing on the precision dodges. But... yeah. Bang. Oh, there we are. Don't know if there's anything else around. We can have a look. Yep, we've got a coffer. Or cofer, I should say. Oh dear. Before we do that, we'll go across. We'll go across here. I was going to say.
That's enough.
I approached them, but nothing happened. I was a bit confused there.
You're finished.
Antelope. Oh, we'll go explore what's over here. Be any manner of beast over here. Give ourselves some prey claws. There we go. Is there anything over here? No. Right, now I can go further in and go explore some of the other bits. So go up to here, then we'll go across to that little outstretched bit over there. But yeah, of course, it's no surprise, especially with it being FF, but of course, the scenery in every place is beautiful. Killer bee. You don't attack the one in the air, you moron. There we are.
It's over.
Bang. Right. Push. Plus we've got the main road up there, or we can go this way. Might as well explore, because the more enemies I kill, the more ingredients I get, which will help for weapon and armor upgrades.
It's over.
We've still got over here. Oh, it's another bighorn. Bang. Bitch. Bye, have a great time. Oh, there we are. Right, there's nothing else, Charles, over there. So now we'll push. Get to that bridge. I'll probably get to Martha's Rest and I can explore the little other bits. Scatter around after, but it should be fine either way. I like how in these big world map areas they
Martha's Rest.
have stuff for us. Let's go this way.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He's not one of ours. Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. I'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with them, if I know him.
Gizal greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
There we are. Sharp Fang and Bloody Hide.
Good
girl.
Thus we can go up. Looks like the only way to go is up that way, so... Crooked Nash's Pier. Let's go explore. I almost feel sorry for them because of how weak they are, but... There we are. Bang, bang. Oh, you've been frozen. Magic first. Yep. One way along. Tally ho, tally ho. I'm just gonna watch your mate get slaughtered, yeah?
Stay down.
Bar. Da 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 da.
Stay down. It's over. It's over.
Right.
Wait.
Ah, I think quite precision does it, it's fine. Shit. There we go. Wonderful. We know there's an item here. Is there going to be anything else? 6 briar clamshells. Wonderful.
Stay down.
Fine.
It's over. Die.
Right, off to the pier. Some killer bees. Gosh.
Too many risks. Out of our way.
It's over.
Gosh. I know where that motherfucker came from, but
Stay down.
he's dead now. Got 4 gil. Well, we don't. Stay still, there we are. I did not notice what I got there. I have to have a look. There's not much else. So explore up there, then round there. Then we go up to Martha's Rest. No point going through without exploring everywhere. Idiot. That area was actually pretty big in terms of the amount of fights and shit I had to do there, but it's all good. Dun 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 dun. Bang.
But at least we won.
Wonderful.
That's enough.
Bosh. Bang. Lovely. Foot pad.
Throw your weapons down if you want to live.
Bosh. Oi, leave Torg alone, you bitch. 10 bloody hides. Right, now we push. So we just need to explore that area under the bridge. Good song, that, under the bridge. Anyway. I do like areas like this. It's what 12 did really well. But I liked how... Well, I liked how they did the world map in 12. You go across it and you get to a dungeon through the world map exploration. And you go to and fro from there.
Finished.
Go on, Torgal.
Give them all you've got, boy. Finished.
There's still at least one more. Right. Can we go from this way? Looks like we can be. Wonderful. Martha's Rest, the Imperial Province of Rosaria. Of course, we've been told that Martha is sympathetic to Sid's cause.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Very classic feel to this theme.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Which stuff was for the Golden Stables again?
10 chunks of wire.
When he goes to Eastpool, leave him in the parlour.
Wunderbar. Oh, we have a lovely shop. We can't go up there yet, which is fair enough. We can go to the shop after. That's the thing, like Lost Wing and then here, it looks like you'd get side quests here later. But anyway, here we are.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said he might be able to help us.
Follow me.
There we go. Mentioning Gav, like we were told to.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it, but he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
There we are. Look how it says to prioritise quest. Of course, that's what we need to do.
To the marshes then.
Hello, Torgal.
Let's find that ladder.
Good boy.
Gotta give him a pet every now and then. You're heartless if you don't do it. Right, let's go to the shop. Let's see what wares they have for us. Hello, my friend.
Your eye?
I mean, if I need to buy meteorites in the future, I will, but... Shouldn't have to flee the founders. Yep, I'm not going to be buying that.
Very well.
Fair, this might not take too long, but once...
Any goods to Eastpool?
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
Yeah, once this section is done, depending on how long the rest of it takes, we'll see if I'll be doing Phoenix Gate straight away or not.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
Let's go.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
Oh, yeah. Da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun. Because every battle theme, including the minor ones, just feels so epic. FFs always get it right with the music. There we are. Oh, a hairbreadth away from a level up.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Bridge is getting repaired, eh? Not the first time we've seen it done in FF. Because it happened in the first ever FF.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Right.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed. That's a very Essex / Cockney accent there. You'd love to hear it. British accents go better for fantasy settings anyway. Game of Thrones is a great example of that. And now FF16 is a good example of that. Peruse. Sorry, Torgal, to be very late there.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Quest complete. Level up. Have we not leveled up? I was going to say. 21. 21. And another meteorite. Perfect.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Oh dear.
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Damn.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey?
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Yep. Let's go. Wait for Glademond Abbey. Let's cross the bridge.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Come and have a look, don't be shy.
Fresh cuts, get your fresh cuts.
There we go. I'm sorry,
I
Toby.
knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
So the story thickens, but as I said, I'm liking it a lot at the moment. And if there's nothing stretching out across there, we go across the bridge. But
It's over.
Bosh. Blizzarga.
That's enough.
Goodbye. Let's go up here. A Megla crab. Wonderful.
Stay down.
Right. Ah, of course. An adamantis. Wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, what a dodge. Because it's not as chunky as the one in FF15, but of course that was huge. That's quite small either way. I'd say it's smaller than your classic ones.
Flames to me.
Now.
Garuda, lend me your strength.
There we go. Wonderful. That's fair, of course I can zoom across to the bees and hornets, or I could grab them with Garuda, but I prefer to lock onto them this way. Bang. Bitch. Iconic vulnerability. It's ironic that it is weak to fire when in FF3 you get the adamantis within the than the fire cabin. Here we are. Iconic punishment. Didn't just hit a vulnerability, it was a punishment. Right, there we are. Before we face those, we'll go over to here. I was going to say it couldn't just be those two.
That's enough.
Is there anything else around, or...?
Excellent.
Might as well use the abilities. Bosh. Oh, I think there's brown chocobos over there.
Stay down. It's over.
Got some exotic looking chocobo over there.
There's the Abbey. What
Go there in a
darkness
sec.
awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
Ah, Gloom Widow. A very classic enemy. In fact, I'm trying to remember if it has been in a FF other than FF1. So that of sniffles, ugh, yeah. I like seeing some of these classic enemies here. Because they use a lot of the classic staple enemies across the majority of FFs. Some of the minor enemies you don't see too much. Make for glade them on that. Of course, we can go there in a sec. Gonna explore the final bit around here. Bluebird. What?
Stay down.
Right. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang.
It's over.
Wonderful. I just love the limitless amount of combos you can do. You have so many physical based, so many magic based, and then so many combination based across both physical and magical attacks. Very cool. Yeah, that's an extremely easy precision dodge there, but
Flames to me. Too slow.
idiot. I was gonna say, it just didn't break because I found it dirt. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, I don't think there's anything around. Of course, we can't go that way.
Where do they all come from? Stay down.
Bosh. Ow. Oh. Right, now we can push forward. Go to the end of the section. Of course, I'd rather defeat every enemy and explore properly, because I personally think it's boring to just go straight through. But of course, I don't know if the majority of people would do it, but well, a lot of people I know would do it. But yet they try and tell me things that they think about FF itself, but they have no opinion on it anyway, because they don't deserve one. But there we are. Anyway, Bluebird.
Don't let them get away. Get them all you've got more.
And I am glad that I'm streaming in the mornings. Because if there's anything like last night, I wouldn't have been able to have streamed last night. So
That's it.
a couple more enemies. Whoosh. You'd have thought that fire would have been its weakness, but maybe not. Anyway, here we are. We go here, and of course we have to wait for the bridge to be fixed.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
Yeah, the Ada Wong DLC. I didn't mind it in the original. But it looks like it'll be better. And yeah, people gatekeep FF too much. People do it a lot with music as well.
Thank you. The light. Ifrit. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
This is what she was on about.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that. But we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
He's just disgusted. Because they're forcibly using bearers. Bearers and branded are just completely fucked over in this world.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
There we are. Right, here we are.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Seal obtained. You accept the slumbering chocobo from Martha.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
Well, if the DLC is much better, that will be
Is them. Lord Rosfield
fun to watch.
and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Quest complete. So I could probably, if Eastpool is a dungeon, I'll be able to do that before the end. And then Rosaria will be tomorrow, more than likely. Here we are. Ah.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Like I use as a crystal shard.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl back in the day.
Ah.
She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
I said even the smaller cutscenes are very well thought out. Holding on. But here we are.
I have to find him. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
Even if you're friends, if you've been good friends with someone, they'll turn on you just because you're a bearer.
Took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here. If you've the time and the inclination.
Depending on how long it takes to get to Eastpool, I might have to do Eastpool tomorrow. If I have time, we could probably do another.
Look out for each other.
We could probably do another hour, to be fair. But
with your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris.
The thing is, I need to shower and eat, so I shower while I cook dinner, eat dinner, then I get ready for work and then go.
Standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
So I'd imagine these two quests will be around where we've already been to today so far.
Find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands.
And then the third one will be more than likely up in that area.
Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. But it's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eating it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
Right, let's get it. Oh, my belly's rumbling because I didn't actually eat last night because I had to go straight to bed. I have to make sure I eat a big lavish meal. Before thinking, here we are.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
Right.
You barely have to step out your front door.
So what I do like about this mission in particular is, you know, they've
You can't have gone far.
they've gone into depth about the story surrounding kind of the torturous treatment of bearers, and I like it when they go out their way to expand on the story by doing stuff like that. Anyway, retrieve a lamp.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
Alright.
Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Well, he is a bearer, so yeah.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. We'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And... sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh. I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But... if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Disgusting. Anyway, we'll do this quest and then we'll go up and hand in these two.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
It's over.
Bosh.
Stay down. This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have.
We'll go there. The good thing is loading times are so quick now that it just makes doing this ever the more easier.
Oh, we fuck.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
What a dickhead.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
There we are, quest complete. Da, 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 da.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Oh, thank you! Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
So yeah, we're learning for all these little quests that the Imperials just... We knew they were a bunch of arseholes anyway, but... everything just gets worse and worse. Right, so with that, we'll head up.
The bridge to Eastpool's mended,
I hear the leathers at you.
The slumbering chocobo. Welcome to the Brotherhood. You're free to come and go as you please, even to the north, now the bridge is fixed.
Yeah. Is that the carpenter?
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
We probably will be.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Here we go.
It's over.
Yeah, that's the thing with the style they've gone for, the perfect world building through the side quests. Just makes it all the more worthwhile doing it. Especially the even though the 2 quests where we had to deliver the food, you know, were simple and easy. The cutscenes that came with it, kind of showing how everyone kind of kept Sid's hideout going well. Kind of showing what each role all of the different NPCs had. Such a good way to go about it. Bosh. Another mantis. Right, we'll see how long it takes me to get to Eastport, and then we'll go from there to decide if I'm going to do it or not. Bang! Yep, right. Ow. Bang. 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 Get that, mate. There we go. What a stubborn little bastard.
That's enough.
Level up. Wonderful.
It's over.
Bang.
Stay down. That's enough.
Bang. Jesus, it's a quite small, tight, compact area, but have a load of bitches around. Right, we're on at 11 o'clock, so probably get away with 45 minutes at the max. We'll see how everything goes. And sleep. Wait, when did I fully heal up? Oh, never left. Ignore me, I was like, yeah. You get a decent amount of experience when the antelopes are shit, but they're here.
Stay down. Nice boots you've got there.
Oh, you want to nick him, do you? Fuck you.
It's over.
Oh.
That's enough.
Bang, bang.
Stay down.
There we go. Right, let's open the treasure coffer. 10 pinches of magic for Ash. Let's press onwards.
You there! Over here! Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marthas, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you, then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out baked, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
All right.
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
So we got this wonderful place.
I look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
It's over.
Da 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 da
Stay down.
Better find this Bryce. Let him know the road's safe.
Let's explore down here. Nice big open area. Is that a Minotaur I just saw, or is that another Giga? Can't go that way yet. Oh, it is a Minotaur, I thought it was. Ow. Time that completely wrong. Shit, I accidentally let dodge there this time.
That's enough.
You snooze, you lose. Bang. Pop, there you go. Out.
Don't let them get away.
Oh, I believe that's everything. Let's press on. We've got one last little bit up there. Probably won't be able to do Eastpool yet. Unless it isn't a dungeon, it's just here. There we are.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
I have no master.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Right.
That's enough. Stay down.
Whoa. Let's push.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Yeah, now Rosaria is a decrepit shithole. We'll go down here, see what we can find.
It's over.
Let's go this way. Do, 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 do. Oh, it's a Viver. Oh, Viver. Ow. Bang. I think hunts are unlocked soon as well. Bang. Fuck you. Yeah. Not really much else going on. Anyway. I'll do Heatwave next. Or if we're soon to get the next icon, depending on the abilities there. Because just need them to be upgraded. They'll do more damage, but they'll also have more chained attacks attached to them, which when staggered will increase the stagger damage percentage on top of everything else.
Drink up now.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Oh my god.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty.
Sell out, that's what
Annabella's
she is.
marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime.
That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
What are you doing? Oh dear. Never mind. Silly Clive. She was leaning in.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Good old Torgal.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Invictus Metian Cross, whoever that was. Character appearance. You can now change the outward appearance of Clive and his allies. Access to hideaways Aretta Stone to find out this new feature.
If we follow the road to the north...
No, there's not much else for now, is there?
Take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Where are you off to, then? Or hasn't your master told you? Either way, I expect our humble village and your finest.
Your body, I'm selling. Safe travels.
Right, gear and icons. Let's push. So yeah, there were a good string of cutscenes. I just think everything is just done so well in this game.
Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers?
Interesting.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position.
And now they're
When we
fucked
saw
over.
how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me.
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Okay. We're on a 2-hour mark now, but of course we'll do this. Back in there.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Surely Zarvis will see us through winter.
Treasure coffer. Or coffer, people saying coffer.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is, but better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the chocobo keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Right. Well, I'm running out of time very slowly, so I may have to finish the quest tomorrow, depending.
Bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. So that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Yep.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Yeah. He probably has wandered into trouble, but we'll see.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Let's come to that cliff where we fought the dragon. This will have to refight the monsters.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him.
We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
My favourite figures in this game later. Trying to think what that is. Is it a not like a mini game? Is it like is it an enemy or is it a specific section? There's something included in it. Bro's trying to dodge. It's a thing in 12. Oh yeah, you mean hunts, right? I believe that's after this section, right? I believe it's after the whole Phoenix Gate thing.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Oh, I see. I knew it was quite late you unlocked the hunts, but...
Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
There we are. Watch this cutscene and then I'll probably end it because it's nearly 22. I don't want to push it any further.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all, she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Yep. Quest complete. That's the little bit done. Alright, let's press on. Jesus. If I can press on here without many more fights, I will get to the end, return to the hideout, and then go from there.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants. No animals. No life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
I'll go this way.
What's this? Another relic of the Fallen.
Maybe we return here at some point, maybe not. Who knows? But right, yeah, I could press on then. I'm just weary. Of course, I'm glad this is the earliest I've streamed because I usually stream about 10:15. Streaming at 9:30. Was bought enough
Take away the
time.
man's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Right, here we are.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Here we are. Phoenix Gate ruins. We're going to return to the hideout. We'll hide away for now. And then we'll end it here. Just check for any other stuff. Of course, if there's anything that pops up, we'll be fine. But no, right, we'll go to the Areta Stone quick.
Oh, nice cloak.
There we are. Appearance of... Yep. That'd be cool. Right then, so thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy 16, and in tomorrow's episode I will be making my way through the Phoenix Gate ruins in order to discover the truth about who turned into Ifrit on that fateful night and killed Joshua as the Phoenix. But until then, hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.